Today I'm going to talk about another mental block that keeps people from hitting the gym, specifically gym procrastination, where your subconscious mind continually finds reasons to put off going to the gym until it's too late. Gym procrastination. I don't even know if that's an actual word or it's just something I made up. But what I'm talking about is a lot of times I'll be going to the gym for a while, I'll get some results, and then I'll start to find reasons not to go. And I'll just not saying I can't go at all, but I'll find reasons why I put it off, and then at some point either it's late because the gym closes or because I have to do something, I can't go to the gym anymore. And in keeping with everything that I've been talking about, the psychology of fitness, I've found out what the root was of gym procrastination, at least for me. And a lot of times what it was is I didn't want to let myself down, okay? I put myself under too much pressure. What I'm talking about is let's say I go to the gym and I do, 5 sets of 10 pull-ups, okay? Which is good if you have decent form and everything else pretty good. And you barely got up to it, and maybe you're feeling not so strong today and you're like, what happens if I can't do 10 reps on every set? You know what I'm saying? So basically you're like, oh my God, I might fail, and then I'm going to feel like a failure, look like a failure, know I'm a failure. So you look for reasons not to go to the gym, okay? And it could be anything. I mean, maybe, you hit 250 for 3 sets of 5 on the bench. Maybe you hit a new speed on the treadmill or whatever that you've been working on. And what you're thinking, you're just I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it this time. So like I said, you find a reason not to go, and then you get even more scared the next time because you're I missed my last workout, so I'm even in worse shape now. So then you're even more frightened for the next workout, so you find even better reasons to procrastinate, and then you missed a week or 2 weeks or a month, okay? So the way around gym procrastination is to take all of the pressure off of yourself, okay? Unless you're getting ready for a competition, an athletic competition of some sort, or a physique, bikini, bodybuilding, whatever competition, where you have an actual deadline. In general, just think about the long term, okay? Think to yourself, the longer that you make consistent progress, the longer you go without taking a step back, the better off you're going to be in the long term. So what I suggest is, like I said, just take the stress off yourself, take all the pressure off yourself, give yourself a backdoor, give yourself a way out. So let's say, you've been building up the speed at which you run on the treadmill. Last week I ran at, 8 miles an hour for 20 minutes or whatever. Whatever it is you've been doing, okay? And you're well, now you're supposed to pump it up to 8.1 miles per hour, and you barely made it last week. Take all the pressure off yourself. Tell yourself, listen, I'm going to go to the gym, and whatever it is that your goal is when you get on the treadmill, you're going to make that goal, okay? 20 minutes, you run for 20 minutes. Listen, it doesn't matter if you go at 0.1 miles per hour and you barely crawl along on the treadmill on your hands and your knees. You are going to stay on the treadmill and keep it moving for 20 minutes, okay? If you go there for a certain, you burn 500 calories on the treadmill. You don't have to go at 8.1 or even 8 miles an hour. If you have to go on there and, go for 5 hours to burn 500 calories, because you're going so slow, then you're going to go there for 5 hours and burn 500 calories, okay? You're still going to meet your goal. You're still going to run for 20 minutes, okay? You're still going to burn 500 calories. You're still going to run 5 miles. Whatever your goal is, you're still going to make it. But take the pressure off of yourself. I don't have to run at a certain speed, okay? Try to run at a certain speed. Don't go in there and say, oh, I'm just going to screw off today. But if for some reason you cannot, run at a certain speed, make sure you at least meet your goal. If you, you're doing 5 sets of 10 pull-ups, okay? So that's 50 pull-ups. Well, tell yourself, listen, if you could do 5 sets of 10 pull-ups, that's great. If you have to do, 20 sets of 5 pull-ups, that's fine too, okay? If you have to do 50 sets of 1 pull-up, that's fine too. You're gonna do the total number. You're gonna do 50 pull-ups. But it doesn't necessarily have to be 5 sets of 10, okay? And like I said, a lot of times when you go into the gym like this, knowing in the back of your head, hey, relax, I'm going to meet my goal. I'm not going to let myself down as long as I meet whatever it is criteria, 50, total reps of pull-ups. And however, even if you have to do it in more sets, you're still accomplishing your goal, okay? And as long as you stay consistent and keep going, at some point, it's going to be easy to do 5 sets of 10 pull-ups. By taking the pressure off yourself like that, it's a lot easier to get to the gym. And most of the times you're going to find, like with all types of fear, that it's really just something in your head, okay? You probably will still do your workout 100% like you were planning on it, but like I said, you were just scared to even try.